All right, there goes the bus, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, several people. It's a little bit dark, and everybody's getting ready to head out. Time is, I don't know what time it is. Okay, it's 5:30 in the morning, and just getting started. I assume this is it. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Let's start down. Oh. Sun has not quite come up yet. Those three guys are from Poland. These are big switchbacks. You can see people with headlamps on. The phone gives it a little more, but yeah, it's quite a drop off to each of these switchbacks. All right, starting to get some of the colors from the sun, and it's not even 6 o'clock yet. It's just amazing, a little bit of light, what it does. I'm walking down the trail, and I just keep wanting to take pictures and video, and there's a bunch of people. That's where I came from, up there. See people coming with headlamps. I don't have mine on. I don't think I need it. I can see really well. All of these are, let me kind of step, yeah, you don't want to go off the edge, but it's a nice wide trail. There's a few sections that get really narrow, like do not go over there. All right, I'll try not to make these too long, but it's so beautiful. Okay, it's lighting up. This behind me, this is below me, and this is the way I'm going, right there. Had to stop here to get to take my puffy off. It's getting hot, and this rock is a perfect spot to come over and test out my vertigo. Wow, that is pretty much straight down. Oh, the colors, you know they're going to be great when the sun comes out. I do see some dark clouds back there. Wow, look at that rock. Looks like it's about to, it could fall. What beauty. I just heard somebody say, look how close the edge is. Okay, now this is getting a little spooky on both sides. When you've got one solid side, it's not bad, but when both sides drop, it gets a little spooky. And it's a nice wide path, so people that have just a little bit of vertigo, this might affect them a little. Randy, Aaron, my brother, my son, I think this would freak them out. But the beauty is just so much out there. Time for a short break. I don't know how far I've gone. Probably a couple of miles. I can feel it in my knees. This steady down. This is a good place to take a break. Appears to be. Let's see what we've got over here. If we have a drop off. Oh, every place is a drop off. Oh my. That's where I came from, only a lot higher than that. And quite a few people have passed me. And that's where I'm going. Down to the bottom. Oh, well, I guess I missed the trail. This should be a pretty good view of the trail. Not only a view, but this looks like a ledge, and down below it is a ledge, but you can see all of the path goes way down there. Definitely, oh, look, like a cave, but right up there you can see the path coming along the ledges. Oh, the old legs are shot. I think I've done about 4 miles. 3 more to go. Roughly, just a guess. I hate to look up too high. Oh my gosh. I'll fall backwards and fall over this thing. I definitely am taking a break. I think I've been about 4 miles, maybe a little more. It's hard to say. Found a good rock to sit on. What beauty around here. Taking in a little trail mix. Hope to get some energy up. The legs are just killing me though. It's tough down. Came from up there somewhere. Okay, we can now see the Colorado River. It's still a ways down there. But we've got this trail to go. We're going to swing all the way around this. I can see people down at that corner. Oh, that's mules or donkeys. So we're going to swing around here. And that's where I came from. Horses. Wow. And Colorado River.
Finally, I know, right? How you doing?
Pretty good.
From Kansas City?
Yes. Oh, 40 years ago.
40 years ago?
Yeah, how about you?
I'm born and raised in Georgia, but I work for the Broncos.
Ah. They're going to be a lot better this year.
I think it's going to be a good conference this year, I tell you.
Oh, it's tough.
You're a Broncos fan, Hank? Yes, sir. I'm sorry. Were you a Giants fan? I'm sorry.
I'm not a Giants fan. I just saw that game the other night. That was terrible.
I don't think it was terrible. I think it was just an equally good match game. I think they made a lot of mistakes in their part, but that's every game.
I gotta blame it all on that coach.
Yeah, I don't know why they even booed Russell Wilson.
Oh, I don't know.
All right, this large flat spot right here. For some reason, it looks like it should be a drop off. Oh, huh. Well, there's a ledge here. Here's Mr. Colorado River. I probably have a couple miles left, but thought I'd say something about this hike. I thought it was going to be not that tough. 7 miles. 7 miles isn't that far. But I found I'm not in shape for it, number one. Even if I was on the AT, it would be tough. But this is all downhill, 7 miles down. So definitely my legs are going to be tight tonight, probably cramping. And then I got to get up and start up the next day, back up Bright Angel Trail. We'll see how it goes. Finally, I see the bridge. That's the bridge we crossed to get over to the campground. I don't know how much farther than the bridge. We have to walk across that. Pretty high bridge. Colorado River. Awesome. Coming from up there somewhere. Nothing but cutbacks, and I can't begin to tell you how exhausted I am. Getting close. I'm so glad I didn't try the North Rim part of this. That's 11 miles. This is 7, and just kicked my butt. I'm not done yet, but real close. Oh, it's the tunnel before the bridge. Oh, man. I'm going to cramp tonight, big time. And I forgot my pickle juice. All right. Getting ready to cross the Colorado River. I'm glad it's fenced in. I could fall off of this. I'm so weak. All right. Let's do it. All right, after crossing the bridge, I damn near passed out. I had to take my backpack off and lay on the ground. Wow. Hopefully it's just a little bit farther. Starting to get a little bit more green down here. Cactus green. Water and an emergency phone, wow. Okay, this is Bright Angel Campground. This is one of the first spots. So I'm on a picnic table, totally exhausted. Try to get my tent up right here, but it'll be a while. All right, this is home for the night. Just hope, you always look for widowmakers and trees, but man, look at this up above me. Let's hope no rocks fall. Just walking along a little creek. These are all campsites, Bright Angel Campground. Just kind of hoping I'd find a pool deep enough I could get down in. It's a small creek. Finally recovered a little bit. I still feel pretty weak, but man, I was hurting. It's really hot down here, as you can see. Oh. Pick up your feet, Ron. All right. I have no idea if this is going to work out or not. But let's give her a shot. Oh, I feel better. Still weak. Explore a little bit. I'd like to find some water that I can get down into, like a pool of it. All right, this is the trail I need to go back on, 9.5 miles, but I think I'm doing 4.5 tomorrow to some Indian something campground. And it's going to be up. Let's go down here and check a couple of things out. Emergency phone. Oh, they've got a ranger station here. I don't think anybody's here. obviously where they keep the horses and mules, donkeys, whatever. And you can hear the Colorado River down here. Some little flies are biting me. I'm sure they're from all the horse manure. Wow, the Colorado River is roaring. I'll be going across that bridge up there tomorrow, but I'm not walking any further, so I've got to walk this later. Pretty cool. She's rolling. Okay, shoes and all, I did take my inserts out. Got down there, it was definitely ice cold water, but now my shoes are soaked, which is fine. My inserts are dry. Life has a way. Little cactus growing out of the rock. Alright, I just showed a couple pictures of a couple of ranger ladies. The one in the middle came by earlier. I was laying in my tent. She came by and asked me how I was doing, checked my registration or my pass that I got. And I said, well, I'm doing pretty good now, but I was doing pretty bad earlier. So it felt like I about passed out after I went over the bridge. Anyway, so she was concerned. I almost wish I hadn't said anything. But she asked me a lot of questions and was very concerned. Asked me questions like, what's the color of my pee? When's the last time I went? How much water am I taking in? How much did I bring with me? What time did I start this morning? What time did I finish? She's real nice, but she's here checking everybody. All of the sites here have a pole on the front, and you're supposed to have your pass in that, and mine was there. So anyway, I just wanted to also mention that she walked by a little bit later with an older guy that I thought was older than me. He looked pretty weak, but she's running him out of here. He didn't have one. And she was telling him that he's got to go back up where he came from. It's like, oh my God, if I had to do that, I'd say I can't do it. What am I going to do? Maybe they helicopter you out or whatever and find you. I don't know. Anyway, just a good warning. Anytime you go into any type of a camp spot that requires some type of registration, make sure you do it. If you don't, you could be really sorry. Here's the hike that I'm doing. We're going to start over on this side. It's called the South Rim, and it's the South Rim Kaibab Trail. And we're going, I've already done it, 7 miles all the way across the Colorado River over here to Bright Angel Campground. Now tomorrow morning, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Bright Angel Trail, which is this guy here, yellow, and we're going to come all the way back up. And this is, I believe, 4.5 miles to Indian Garden Campground. Spend the night there. Now it's going to be all uphill, high elevation, so I think it's going to be tough, even though it doesn't sound that bad, 4.5 miles. And then I'll get up early and truck it the rest of the way in, all the way to the Bright Angel Trailhead, which is right there. And that's where my truck is parked, and I will fire that baby up and head back to the camper. This morning I started out here and caught a 5 o'clock bus that drove us all the way over to the trailhead and let us out. That's the plan. Let's hope tomorrow's a little better than today. But it's almost 6:30 in the evening. I walked down to the Colorado River. It's moving really good. Awful lot of mud or sandstone. Well, it's kind of like mud. That's the bridge I walked over. Barely made it over. Head back. I want to go see this lady talk about condors.